Okay, guys, today I'm running my own kingdom in this game here. Although it seems like it's only going to be a 1v1 unless we all, 5 in queue. Oh, okay. I started my wait for the next game. Well, I didn't know until literally I started editing, which is today. This game uses bots to fill up lobbies, which I actually think is pretty cool. And also, what the heck is that pose, man? There were not all these people when I joined. Oh, I'm the only one. Capture all 6 towers to win. Okay, so this is just a bot game. Am I pink? Yes, I'm pink. Okay, round starts in a moment. My kingdom side weak, only at size 8 for manpower. But I will soon gain control over this kingdom and I will control all towers, meaning I have expertise defense and max power. This area here. So now we've immediately grown quite big. Okay, but they're still defending pretty well. And we're running low on troops to support this. Although we're getting there. Upon capturing my first tower, I could stop funding to the level 3 power, and now I can make more troops more efficiently, which then means I can catch more spires, take out more nations, and then become the ultimate dominant power of this world. Just try and take over some weaker areas. Alright, nice. We've immediately become the largest nation. Upon expanding my territory of now becoming a very big hexagon, is it? I think so, it's hexagon, I don't know, a big hexagon. Anyways, upon expanding this territory, I am now able to create more troops and send funding to take out more nations. We've now got a max power set up on the border between me and green, as well as many stronger and weaker powers in between to send massive funding to them. Now we've prepared for a fight. In case anything bad happens, we're going to take over another spire and try and gain more troops more efficiently, like we did with the first one. Alright. Okay, so now we're just surrounded by like 4 man armies. We gotta be careful now. Alright, so now we've basically opened a new front. So now if we just now we're gonna stop funding there. Oh. As you've just seen, Red has now started sending funds to try and take over my very, very strong and second spire. This now means that I am under threat, but what my parents always taught me, stay calm under pressure, and eventually you can take over your biggest rivals. Upon defending my territory and gaining some of the hexagons previously owned, I claimed my third spire, and now I was looking like a big chicken drumstick in the centre of the map. Okay, now I send my troops over here to take over my 4th spire. We've only got 6 minutes left, and we've already taken over 4 spires. Only 4 minutes have gone by. This is very good, and we could potentially win the game because of how much power we have and how much strategizing we're doing. Right, they haven't caught one yet, so that's good. We're very spread out though, and we do have a lot of weaker armies. Now we're going to send funding over to there. They're not ending though. They're leaving weak armies out. So we can easily just steamroll this nation. Like, look at this. And while that's going on, we can basically just carve up this entire nation. Or maybe, Red only has 116-man army, and even that's in a pretty bad spot, as Orange also has 16-man armies stationed right on their border, as well as we are now having to actually fight against Orange. Meanwhile, Red's actually trying to conquer a 16-man army with a 9-man army. That's just stupid. Red, just get out of here. It's over there. Right, they've only got 1, so now they're weakened a lot. Should we just try and take over his tiniest territories, maybe? That's probably a good idea. I'd only really been focusing on the south,
take over
but now I've realised that we've only got really weak armies in the south, and all in some sort of domino line, not really letting them grow. We haven't really been focusing on the north, and I think we should have, as purple was getting a little bit greedy.
And there we go. We're
trying
now
to conquer our
successfully
nation,
defending our nation. They've left
happen.
it way open. Okay, we'll just wait. Okay, they're going to gain that territory there, but we're going to be able to take it back. Yeah, right, we've only got one arm. We're only going to send some funding over to there. Now we're going to send over some troops here. Now we're going to go this way. That way we're going to keep on weakening yellow. Oh, wait, oh, no, that's not very good. Right, even our weakies are getting involved in this. We don't want them to get involved, though, because they're weak. Alright, have they caught a tower? They still haven't caught a tower. That's really good. Alright, purple's slowly taking us over. I think we've just been too focused on the south. Orange is now very weakened with the fact that they've been weakened by me. They tried making a lifer cells, taking out any tiny green army, trying to take over any other coloured army. But Orange can't really do that, as now they're surrounded by me and Green. Both of us are quite strong and have a lot of armies, which can now easily be taken over. Smart, you can't just leave territories open, because then they'll get caught and then you'll lose. Oh, Orange, that is very stupid of you to just leave it wide open. Alright, and then we got some more over there. Captured their first tower, which we can just take that over. Upon Teal team taking over their first tower. Geez, that's a very good alliteration there, Harry. W bars. Anyways, they took over their first tower, meaning now they could make more troops more efficiently, so they can go double the speed. But thanks to us having 3 spires, I thought we had 4. But thanks to us having more spires, we can now make more troops better. Let's go, and we're also going to start taking over our 4th spire, technically. Weakening. We can do multiple areas very fast. Now, Orange is going to die. We can just say that. Orange is dead. How are we still not taking that over yet? Okay, so now we've got a whole new front we need to defend. Okay. I don't think we're going to win that little territory though. Now we've got an enclave. That's not very good. Going to stop funding there. And maybe we can try this way. Try and get back. I'm going to send both armies there. Yellow team have now cut an enclave in our nation. Now we had little funding to send over to try and stop this. That's a very smart play, Yellow. Well done. But now I noticed that there's only 1-man army, so those fundings are going to get very tiny very fast. And I think our tower's just doomed. But then, I just realised, now because we had a 2v2, there's now a blank space on the board. But now that just means that no one can take it over. I've just tried to keep to myself. Maybe just try and defend our area. And try and take that last tower we need to win the game. We need, which we can now do, which will mean this is my first game I've ever won in this. So just got to take this over quickly. No one else has caught a tower, and we're the one with the most. We've captured every tower, now we just have to defend them all. We won! Yes! Okay, that's good. Yeah, really good. Woo! Right, let's just, let's just, okay. We took a bunch of the map. That's good. Wow, that was good then.